Hey everyone, what's up? It's Rhea and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe down below, give this video a like, and we'll get right on into the video. Actually, before we get started with the video, I just wanted to thank everyone that supported my last video. Obviously, it's a video that means so much to me, and to see everyone so happy and so excited and just congratulating and being so supportive makes me so happy. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. And now we can get on into today's video, which is 23 lessons I've learned in 23 years. As you know, if you watched my last video, I just turned 23 last week, and I was gonna try to have this up quicker, but I wanted to get my last video up before this video, so it's whatever. 23 years in 1 week of life. And these are the lessons that I've learned. And they're obviously not all of the lessons that I've learned. I've learned many things throughout 23 years. But these were just 23 that came to my mind and that I thought I would share with you guys. And if I look down or I hold something up, it's my phone. I wrote these things down because there's no way I could have remembered all 23 just in here. Okay, number one is to take leaps of faith. I think we live in fear a lot, and I think that we are scared of things to not go well, or just scared to do new things or things we're not comfortable with. And I think it's really important to take those leaps of faith, because if you never take the leap, then you'll never know how the outcome actually would have been. And I am not perfect at this because I do hold myself back from doing things quite a bit still, but I know that this is something that I have to do, and it's something I'm trying to do more. So take leaps of faith. So number two is to not care what people think of you. And I know this is something that everyone says in probably every life lesson video, is to not care what people think, but I say it in more the aspect that you should just be yourself and be okay with being yourself. And if others don't agree with that, or if others are judging you for that, then it doesn't really matter, because you're being you, and being you is the best thing for you to do. I just said you so many times. And going along with that is also that it's okay to not fit in, because when I was growing up, I wanted to fit in with everyone else. I remember in middle school, I was so upset that I didn't have the Abercrombie and Fitch clothes or the American Eagle jeans or all of the stuff that was trendy, because I just wanted to fit in. But it's honestly better to stand out and to be you, and to not just go with what others think you should be doing. It's really okay to not fit in with everyone else, and that's something that's taken time for me to learn, but I'm glad that I know that now. Number three is just a quote that I've always liked, and I'm pretty sure someone at the engineering school at SU told me this, or put this somewhere before I graduated, and it's bloom where you are planted. Life isn't always going to go in the direction that you anticipate, and that is okay, because I think it's more important for you to be able to thrive in any situation that you're in or any setting that you're in, instead of worrying about how you're not where you thought you would be. So really just take advantage of every situation that you have, and really thrive as much as you can in any scenario, because that'll make you happier in the end when you're more dependent on yourself than the setting around you. Number four is don't plan out your life too much. And I'm not saying don't have a plan, because I am a planner and I do have plans or goals, but I'm saying don't make your life live on a timeline, because when I was younger, I always thought, I'll be married by 22, I'll have kids by 25, I'll buy a house by 24. And I just had this set deadline that I wanted to live on. And I hate to tell you this, but life isn't gonna live on your timeline. Life is gonna live on the timeline that it creates. So don't overplan out your life, and just kind of live in the moment and see where life is taking you, instead of being on some set itinerary where you just have to be doing this by this time, this by this time, this by this age. It just isn't allowing you to be open and submersive to what's actually happening in front of you right now. 5, if there's something that you've always wanted to do, just do it. If you're curious about it, if it's something that's always intrigued you, just do it. I did this about YouTube, and I don't want to say I regret it, because I'm so happy of when I started. I'm so happy where I am now. But I always wanted to have a YouTube channel. I always thought about making one, and I just never did it because of fear, I guess. So if there's something you've always wanted to do, because even if you don't end up liking it, you'll be happier that you tried it out and know that you don't like it than never trying it out. It's like a missed opportunity that didn't need to happen, you know? And piggybacking off of number 5 is just start. I feel like I need to be told this all the time. Just start. If you need to clean your closet, just start. If you want to do a painting but you're scared, just start. If you've always wanted to own a business, just start. I think it's the hardest part for any of us to do, is to just get the task or the project started. Because once you start, you kind of get into the flow state where it just keeps coming and going and coming and going. But when you don't start, then you never get into that state, and then you just are always thinking, well, I should be doing this. So just start. Number 7, take time for yourself and prioritize mental health. I feel like I have been doing this more in the past year or two than I ever did in my life, and that's also because I live alone now, so I have plenty of alone time. I think it is important for us to take time for ourselves, because I was a person that never liked to be alone, or I always surrounded myself with people, and it's really important to just sit with yourself and sit with your thoughts and your feelings and figure out why you're feeling the way that you are and how to improve your life and how to grow within yourself. And that also comes into the mental health side, because when you're by yourself, you can really think about how you feel and then try to get to the bottom of why that is, or try to get to the bottom of how to make it feel better, because it's really, really hard to do. Mental health is not easy to just keep in line or to grow in, but it's something that you do the most when you're with yourself. So making sure that you have that time is important, so your mental health and you as an individual can grow. Number 8 is something that I do quite often, and I think that's what makes me a happier person, and that's just having an optimistic attitude or an optimistic outlook. I think having positive thoughts about things can really dictate how your day is going to be, how your week's going to be, how your life is going to feel. And being a pessimist is common, and it's hard not to be, because there are so many things that aren't so great in the world. But I think if you are able to look on the bright side, you can really just be happier. And you being positive will spread positivity around you and will also attract positivity to you. So it's just like a win-win situation. So next time something bad happens, or something, I guess, less than ideal happens, just try to see the bright side of it, or try to see maybe why it happened this way, or the lesson you were supposed to learn from it. And just having a positive spin on things can really help you get through the day, the month, the year, all of it. 9. Aging isn't a bad thing. Our bodies are supposed to change. I don't look like I did when I was 16. When I was 16, I was really small. I didn't have stretch marks. I didn't have cellulite. I didn't have any of that because I was 16, and now I'm 23, and I have all of those things, and that's okay because my body is doing what it's supposed to do. I think we are so afraid of aging. We're so afraid of wrinkles and just different parts of our body not looking like they did when we were kids, or not looking perfect, but they are perfect the way that they are, and your body is functioning to get you through day-to-day life. And if that's what your body looks like, that's what it looks like, and you just have to be okay with it. And I'm 23 now, and guess what? It's gonna change in 5 years when I'm 28. That's inevitable. So I think we have to be okay with aging and have to be okay with our bodies just looking different ways at different stages in our lives. 10. Don't resist growth. I am a person in the past that definitely resisted growing, resisted changing my outlook or changing my thoughts or changing my beliefs because I just thought I was right. And I wasn't. I just think that we have to grow through life, and if you're not growing, then you're not living life to the potential that it has. If you're in a hard spot in your life, and usually the hard spots are when you're growing the most, don't resist it. Just give in to it. 11. Remember to have fun. I feel like I have forgotten in the past how to have fun. There was a day where I was with Brett and his friend group up in Syracuse, and the whole day was just jam-packed with fun activities, and I wasn't thinking about anything else. I wasn't in my head. I was just living in the moment and remembering to have fun, and it made me feel like a kid again, because as a kid you have so much fun and curiosity is so high. But when you're an adult, I think we forget that having fun is okay and having fun is important. So just remember to have fun and to just be here now and just live in that childlike state. And playing off of that, number 12 is don't take everything so seriously. I am someone who is guilty of this. I think everything is so serious. Everything is like a dire issue or need or has to be perfect, but it doesn't. It truly doesn't. Just don't take it too seriously. Just live life. If something goes wrong, it's okay. It's okay. You'll get through it. Life always works itself out. So don't take everything so seriously. 13. It's okay to not be good at something or to fail at something. I am a person, and I don't mean to sound conceited when I say this, but a lot of things in my life have come easy to me. Just like different tasks, sports, makeup, it all kind of came easy. But then when I face something that isn't easy to me, I easily give up on it, and I'm not okay with failing at it. So sometimes I won't even try. But it's okay to not be good at something, because that just means you have an immense amount of growth to have in that activity. And this is something I'm probably saying more towards myself than to you guys, but it's okay to not be good at something. It's okay to fail, because that's when you learn the most. 14. You can have big dreams. Even 2 years ago, I think I thought that big dreams weren't possible, and big dreams were kind of useless to have because they just weren't plausible. Like, life doesn't just give you your dreams. And that's true, life doesn't give it to you, but you can work towards those dreams. And I just think I didn't have big dreams 2 years ago, and I just have a lot of big dreams now, and I honestly feel so much happier that I have these dreams to work towards than to not have them at all. So keep on dreaming. And 15, don't give up on those dreams, because guess what? The day that you gave up, the next day could have been when those dreams came true. So just never, ever, ever give up on your dreams. And dreams will change, that's inevitable, but you just gotta keep working towards those dreams and not give up, because eventually they have to come, right? When you just keep working towards them, like, they're gonna come. 16 is a quote, and it's, "Don't let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace," and it's by Dalai Lama. And I have let this happen in the past. I've had exciting things happen to me, and then someone's not excited for me, and then I kind of get sad, and I let myself take away from the happiness that I had. So don't let the behavior or the feelings of others destroy what you're feeling, because what you're feeling is more important, and you should just be in that instead of letting others' opinions come into you, because your inner peace is what's most important. 17, leave your hometown. I said that quickly because I think everyone should. I'm not saying you can't eventually live in your hometown or go back to your hometown, but I'm saying leave, get out, see new things. I think leaving my hometown and going to Syracuse and now to Rochester has been the best experiences of my life, because I've learned so much. I've met so many new people. I've done things that I never could have done in my hometown. So leave your hometown. Even if it's just for a little bit, just branch out some. 18, another one that's probably more for me than for you, but learn how to be happy alone. I have struggled in the past to be alone a lot, and now I live alone, so I kind of got thrown into being able to do this. But being happy on your own will make your life so much better, and will make any other situation you're experiencing with others better, because you're just happy to be you, and you're happy to be with you. And I just think it's important to be okay with being by yourself, and to take care of yourself, and to just enjoy being with you. I just thought this was an important little tidbit to say. 19, be accepting of and open to all different types of people, because you never know the lessons that you will learn from anyone you meet in your life. And I think people are very guarded and have walls up to people that aren't similar to them. But I have to say that I've learned so much from the people that obviously have some similarities to me, but have so many different life experiences than me. So I just think that if we're just accepting and open to all types of people, this world would get along so much better. 20 is something that I've prioritized probably more in the past 5-ish years, maybe even before that, because in high school I kind of thought about it too. Do what you can to take care of this planet. We have one planet, and we are destroying it. And I'm not saying we as in you, I'm saying we as in a collective of humankind. We are destroying our home. And I think it is so important that we do what we can to not destroy it, to take care of it. So use your reusable water bottle. Turn off the water when you're brushing your teeth. Compost if that's available to you in your area. Recycle. Just do what you can to keep this world beautiful and green the way we love it. 21. This one, you can see, makes me feel some type of way. And that is, women are powerful. I think there's a societal thing where it's like men are stronger than women for some reason, and I played into that when I was a kid. Like, men are physically stronger sometimes, but I think women are so strong. We experience so many things that are so tough. Every month we experience something that's tough. So I just think women are strong and women's rights are important. And I could go on and on about this because there are many things that make me upset about women's rights, but maybe that will be another video. I'm just saying we are strong, we are powerful, and we can do anything we set our minds to, and I think it's important that we see that. 22. It's okay to not be at your best all the time. It's okay to not be at 100 all the time. That is not possible. You cannot be your best self every single day because different things are thrown at you. Different events happen. You wake up and you're just in a bad mood. It's what happens, you know? Don't be upset if you're having a day where you don't feel great. Maybe there's not even a prominent reason you're not feeling great. It's hard to remember that that's okay, but it's gonna happen. And it's one day. Like, you always got tomorrow to make a better day. Just know that it's okay to not be at your best because your best will come again. It's just part of life. And the last one for 23 is to make time for the relationships in your life. And I don't just mean your boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, significant other. I'm saying your family, your friends, your significant other. I think it's important to put time and love into those relationships because they'll only get stronger when you do that. And I know that my friends get me through so much in life. They are so important to me. And if I didn't put time into that relationship, then I wouldn't have that, you know? And same with Brett. We put time together. We put work in because that's going to make us better. And my family. Taking time to go home for the weekend to see them now that I don't live with them. That's important because that's what's going to keep you close. So take time and prioritize the relationships and the people that mean the most to you in your life. Okay, well, that's all my lessons for 23 years. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something from this or just heard something you needed to hear that you already knew. Let me know down below what you thought or comment any life lessons that I didn't say that you think are very important as well. Make sure to subscribe down below to keep up with me in my videos and give this video a like before you leave. And I will see you guys in the next one, which should be on Thursday. Bye guys!